let's talk about productivity. When you work from home, you can get distracted very easily. We covered this in previous episodes quite a lot. So today, let's talk about tips and tricks that you can use on your behalf to stay productive. Tip number one, have a dedicated space. That is super important. No matter if you're in a hotel, coffee shop, Airbnb, especially from home. Having like a proper desk, chair, because trust me, working from the couch or from a bench or from the kitchen countertop, it's not super healthy, it's not super productive. Of course, you can do this for a couple hours, a couple minutes, but not the whole day. I have a bedroom here in our house that my wife and I share. I have my desk, I have my chair. I think I need to upgrade mine because it's not that good anymore after 4 years. And I have a second monitor, I have my iPad here as well. So like, it's nice that I have a dedicated space right now. Maybe once, if or when we decided to become like real digital nomads, I'll have like a proper workspace and workstation like this. But at least like have like a nice desk, a nice chair, so you can work comfortably like for 4 hours, 5 hours. The other 2-3 hours, depending on how long you work, you can do pretty much from elsewhere. Tip number two, extra monitors. Yeah, I know. That's very, very helpful. I have a 28-inch 4K monitor here on top of my laptop. I have my iPad as a third screen. Sometimes I have, I don't know, YouTube videos, movies, whatever here playing on my iPad, even podcasts. I have my Figma or Framer open on my second monitor, and everything else I run on my laptop, notes, email from clients, wireframes, stuff like that, like Twitter on my laptop, so I can manage everything well. I know that for some people, having like a huge second monitor like this is hard, especially when you're traveling a lot. There are new solutions for have like spare monitors. Even the iPads now share the desktop using I forgot the feature name. I'll have the feature name here, that you can extend your desktop from your laptop into your iPad, which is amazing. There's even like some, I think I have here, some adapters like this one that magnetically attach your tablet here, so you have as a second monitor. There's also like different solutions on Amazon that you can find, like you extend 2 side monitors. Here a little wobbly, but you definitely can make use of an external display or a secondary monitor, etc., because it helps a lot on not only on your productivity but also like on ergonomics. You're always like looking straight instead of like looking down on your laptop. So have a spare or extra display is amazing. I think I need my water. My third tip, I'm not sure if works for everyone, but I use the Pomodoro technique. No, not the one, not Pomodoro sauce. The Pomodoro technique is amazing because it helps you to fraction your productivity. So the real Pomodoro technique, it works like for, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20 minutes, you rest 5, and so on and so forth. I have like adapted this technique into my own productivity over the years. So right now I'm used to work for about like 45 minutes to 50 minutes and rest 10-15. So that covers an hour of work. And on this 10-15 minutes rest, I watch a YouTube video, I walk around the house, I go downstairs, I go upstairs, just have my body moving, sometimes even like a washroom break, uh, fill up my bottle of water, etc. But it helps just for like you're not focused on everything you are doing right now. You stop seeing what you're doing right now for a second. You turn yourself like around, you move, etc. Then I come back, I work for another 45, 50 minutes. I highly recommend that you try and even like do almost like a stopwatch or a timer to get used to this technique. Right now, I'm not even like note the time. I just work, and I feel like okay, that I'm kind of like reaching my limit here with my creativity. Let's take a breath a little bit. Let's, I don't know, move around, do some push-ups, etc., just to free my mind, and then I can come back fresh pair of eyes on what I'm designing. I can read the notes again to try focus, etc. It helps me a lot. Even when I was working from the office, my former managers always said to me, "Hey, Judy, you're amazing with your productivity. Like you produce the amount of work you produce during the week is above and beyond the rest of the team. Not sure how you do it." And I always explain how I work. It's not something that you're gonna craft from overnight or in a week, in a month. It takes a lot of time to adapt to this technique, but I highly recommend that you at least give it a shot. Fourth tip here, we talked about this in other episodes, but not as a productivity tip, is establish routines in your workflow. Like have a proper hour to get up. If you need to dress properly, you can. In my case, just like a regular t-shirt, and I'm working on my shorts or sweatpants when it's winter. No one see below my chest or waistline anyways on camera when I'm doing meetings. But like establish routines, like have always the same time for you to lunch, to take some snack in the afternoon, to end your working day. Like okay, 5:30, it's done. Now it's my family time. Now it's my quality time. So if you're single, go to the gym, go for a walk your dog, whatever. But when you create those routines, when you establish those kind of hours or breaks, you can focus on your work when it's time to work, and you can also have a work-life balance where you don't get burned out, you don't work extra hours, etc. So like it's nice to have a routine, to have this schedule of hours for you to not overwork, and with that be unproductive. Fifth and last tip to be productive today is also involves health, and also follow along with the fourth one with the routine. So like with these breaks that you establish to work and rest, during those breaks try to be active, try to move, try to do some exercise. There are some apps that you can do like exercise routine in 7 minutes, in 10 minutes. So like you can do in because as tech talents, as designers, developers, PMs, etc., we tend to work sitting on our desk, on our chair for a longer period of time, like for longer hours, and that's not healthy. Like I have my Apple Watch here, who every hour remembers me to at least like stand up for a minute, and like. I didn't get that. Could you try again? No, Siri, and I'm talking to you. See, so like the watch tells me to stand up for a minute, do some movement, and like I mentioned, like sometimes I just walk to my bedroom and come back, or go downstairs and go upstairs just to move my legs, etc., to rest, to stretch. Sometimes I do some push-ups, sometimes I do crunches. I'm trying to come back to my fitness routine. It's been a while since I do proper workout. But this is amazing because it helps your blood flow, your brain works, helps with your posture, helps with back pain, etc. So everything is tight. So like you can have like a proper chair, you schedule breaks, you move around, etc. everything that makes you more energized, makes you more productive at work. So there you have it. Just 5 tips on how you can be more productive. You can see from the last videos that I'm trying to uh, uh, tell you that working from home or working remotely is a bit challenge. It's not as easy as just go into the office, you have everything set, you work, done. You have a lot of distractions, you can have a lot more stuff to do, but again, owning your schedule, owning your time, owning your freedom is amazing. And like, no, I'm not telling you to follow everything I do, because everyone can have your own and adapt to different techniques. I myself, I watch a lot of other remote workers speak and share techniques, etc. I always try to get some advices from here and there and try to adapt to my routine. And that's where I'm trying to cover here. Uh, just be yourself, focus on your work. I'm sure you can turn out amazing and be more productive. I have other videos on the card here, probably here, not sure where it's gonna be, but yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this series, and I see you next time.